Oh yes, it's that time. Church guys like sports too. Yeah, I'm here. I am here. Oh yes. Y'all tune in. Come on. Spread the word. Tune in. Get in here. Get in here. Church guys like sports too. Tune in. Anybody remember them? That's my mommy and my daddy. I'm gonna put them right over here. Let's go, y'all. Come on in the room. Church guys like sports too. What's up, Marcus Shoegates? These are my Space Jam shades. Come on in. We going live. We going live right now. Church guys like sports too. Oh yes. We go on Instagram Live and Facebook Live. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. I think we ready. We ready. What's good, Pastor DWC? Yes, Marcus. Yes, see you at Convocation, man. See you at Convocation. All right, we got an episode of Church Guys Like Sports too. And for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, what this is Pastor Dave Wright Sports Show, which lets us know that you can be in church, love God, and love sports at the same time. Amen. Loving God doesn't take the man out of you. Amen. You can still love sports and love God. You can still shout and give God praise and go watch the football game afterwards. All right. So this is an episode of Church Guys Like Sports too, and I'm gonna get into it. And y'all spread the word. Spread the word. And girls, not just church guys, but church girls, ladies like sports too. Not all ladies are just super pretty and want to walk around pretty all the time. Some women like to watch football. Is there any women on here that like to watch sports? Some women like to watch football. Some women like to watch basketball. Some women know more about football and basketball than some men. So let's tune on. What's up, McFarlane, my man? Come on, let's tune in. Church Guys Like Sports too. Now, first thing I'm gonna talk about my Knicks, because they've been dogging my Knicks out. They've been dogging out my Knicks, and I'm gonna rep the Knicks forever. I'm always gonna rep the Knicks. You welcome, Sister Shelley. She loves sports. Rochelle De Los Santos. I think she's a woman, but it's a lot of toughness there. Bless her heart. But my Knicks, we had a game against the Pacers, and again, I put too much pressure on them. I told y'all that the Knicks were going to blow the Pacers out. We had the Pacers beat, but we don't have a closer. I come to the realization that the New York Knicks need a new point guard. I watched that game from beginning to end, and we need a point guard because this boy Frank Ntilikina, he's all right, but he can't control the game. And in the end of the games, we need somebody we can give the ball to that we can trust going to make the right decisions. We need that Mark Jackson kind of guy, that Jason Kidd kind of cat. So even like a Maurice Cheeks back in the day, Doc Rivers kind of dude. So we need a veteran point guard on that team. Until we get one, we're going to play good, but we ain't going to be closing out the games. And we need to close these games out. All right, Jake Langley, what up, man? Yeah, we need to start closing these games out. So we got to get somebody send the Knicks a point guard. Matter of fact, I think we need to go out and try to get, what's that fella over there? We need to go. I'll take that boy. We can get Chris Paul. I like Chris Paul if he can stop fighting. Or Rondo, but Rondo a hothead. We need a good veteran point guard. And after we get that, we on our way. We are on our way. All right, so that we ain't gonna bash the Knicks. I don't know when our next game. Okay, I got my assistant with me. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. You don't hear me? When is the Knicks' next game?
My apologies. I don't understand.
Oh God. Okay, Google. When do the Knicks play?
The Knicks' next game is today at 8:30 p.m. when they will play the Mavericks.
That leads me right to my last thing. The New York Knicks are playing the Dallas Mavericks tonight. I'm not going to make no prediction. Hey, Bishop Shelton, I'm not going to make no prediction. Every time I make a prediction, I put, what up, Jay Medley? I put the Knicks on blast and I give them too much pressure. So I'm just going to say that the Knicks, I'm not going to say the Knicks are going to win tonight. I'm not going to say how much they're going to win by. This is what I'm going to say. The Knicks will not lose tonight. How's that for you? The Knicks will not lose tonight, not to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, while we talking about the Dallas Mavericks, the Lakers, y'all, I watched a piece of that game too. The Lakers played the Dallas Mavericks. And I'll keep them hearts going, y'all. I see it. The Lakers played the Dallas Mavericks, and they won by 1 point. How do you are the LA Lakers. You got the supposed greatest player of all time, LeBron James. You got LeBron James and you can only beat Dallas by 1 point? Oh, Pastor Wright, a win is a win. No, a win is not a win. A win is not a win. If you win by 1 point and you play the Dallas Mavericks, that means the Warriors will beat you by 101. And LeBron James ain't out there to be beating the Mavericks. He's out there to beat the Warriors. And they win by 1 point. They should have blew them away. I got a problem with that. If you so great, LeBron, yeah, I'm talking to you, LeBron James. If you so great, how come you beating the Mavericks by 1 point? Dallas Mavericks got Dirk Nowitzki, who is 81 years old with bad knees. 81 years old. Dirk Nowitzki is 81 years old. And they got a bunch of rookies on there. That Luka Doncic look good and that Dennis Smith look good. But they the Dallas Mavericks. My brother Danny told me you can get to a Dallas Maverick game for $20. It costs you more than that to get in church. It costs you more. You got to pay more to go to James Hall concert, James Hall appreciation service, than you got to pay to go to the Dallas Mavericks game. You know why? Because James Hall is more worth seeing than the raggedy Dallas Mavericks. And the Lakers only beat them by 1 point. Shout out to James Hall on their anniversary. I stuck my head through the door on Sunday. God bless them. Years in the gospel music industry. Amen. $20 to get into the game? Shoot. It used to be more than that to go see Boys and Girls High in Madison Square Garden. $20. And y'all win by 1 point. Shame on the Dallas. Shame on the Lakers. But, you know, they did get the W. Because had they lost, I'll be dogging them out. But they won by 1. I'm still going to dog them out. But they did get the W. They did get the win. So the Lakers, they still got a lot of work to do out there, y'all. They got a lot of work to do out there with them Lakers. Sister Fisher, bless you. I see you on here. They got a lot of work to do with them Lakers, all right? The Knicks are still in a better situation because we lost to the Pacers. The Indiana Pacers almost took Cleveland out last year, y'all, in the playoffs. Because they got that long-arm African Victor Oladipo, and he can ball. And then they got that Sabonis boy. So Sabonis, what he is, his father named Arvydas Sabonis. He was with Portland Trailblazers, and they can ball. His father was a ball player back in the day. The fact that they won by 1 equals, yeah. That's right, Jason Smith. If they win by 1 point against the Mavericks, that's still an L. In my book and in yours, that's a loss. He said, yeah, they got the W, but you beat Mavericks by 1, that's still an L. That is absolutely right. I agree 100%. Some teams you ought to beat barely, but there's some teams you ought to blow out. You ought to blow out. And this is me. I don't just want to beat the devil. I want to demolish the devil. And Satan and all of his imps. You don't just barely want to win. God don't just barely win when he's messing with Satan. No, when God wants a victory, it's gonna be a catastrophe victory. It's gonna be a demolition victory. You know, 1 point. Don't give me no 1 point win. No. When God win, he beat the whole town. He demolished the whole city. They had all them 1,000. He said, just give me 300. Just give me 300. And they took down everybody. Not barely, but bigly. I want big wins from the Lakers. What's wrong with y'all? Beating the Dallas Mavericks by 1 doggone point. That's why I'm going to write a song called Big Victory. What's Vincent Bohannon's song? We will fight. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It go like this. Yeah, we will fight and we will win. That's for Vincent Bohannon. I know I played it wrong, but Sean Copeland and them boys know how to play it. But the Knicks. The Lakers, they need to win more. They need to win bigger. They need to win bigger. I'll say that. All right? So I want to go, there's a lot of football stuff going on. Amen. What about the New York Knicks, Bishop Wright? All right. Well, I just told you about the Knicks. We need a point guard. And keep in mind, hold on, for y'all that want to slam my Knicks, we are playing without one of the best players in the world, Kristaps Porzingis, who last year this time was an MVP candidate because he was averaging 30 and 10. Hello? 30 and 10. Put these shades back on because my eyes are still a little red because I'm really just waking up. And I don't want nobody out there talking about Pastor Wright. Eyes is red and he been smoking weed. No, I don't do that. Never have. Never have. So that's why I got these shades on, shun the very appearance of evil. Because these red eyes, I don't want y'all getting no ideas. Hello, somebody. Amen. Jawan, what up, man? That's my dude. Juwan Martin, one of the greatest songwriters in the world. And the Lakers are mediocre. They might be worse than mediocre. Because and I'm gonna tell you, Juwan, when they got LeBron, all these dudes was running their mouth, and LeBron got a commercial now. What's that LA song? Talking about LA and the Tupac and them West Coast boys. California, keep it rocking. LeBron got a California commercial now. He just got there. Tell me how that happens. They get all hyped up about LeBron, and now the reality is setting in. They ain't playing good. And first of all, it costs $800, $1,000 to get to their doggone games. So the Knicks, we are playing without Porzingis. We're playing without Kevin Knox, who's supposed to be the Rookie of the Year. Yeah, everybody want to be a Laker fan now. Yeah, they gonna change their tune. They're gonna change their tune because you can like LeBron, and I like God bless him. He's done some amazing things, but we cannot make him the self-proclaimed greatest basketball player of all time. There was some mediocre basketball players back in the day that I see on LeBron James level. I wouldn't put LeBron too high up over Scottie Pippen. And Scottie Pippen was second fiddle to Michael Jordan. Adrian Dantley and boy, there was some. Would you put LeBron over Bernard King? Some of you don't remember that. Bernard King was one of the most dynamic scorers in the business. Yes, he was a Knick. Would you put LeBron over Bernard King? Bernard King gave you buckets. Ask them Detroit Pistons and them Boston Celtics. He beat the Pistons and Celtics by himself. It was called a mid-range game. Yeah. And I know Bernard King's daddy. His daddy's still alive. He go to Elder Rhett's church. His daddy is Kojic. That's why Bernard King was one of the greatest, because he got Kojic roots. Great things come out of the Church of God in Christ. Oh yes, great things come out of the Church of God in Christ. All right. So let me get back there. So we're playing without Kevin Knox. We're playing without Porzingis. So we should have the right to be kind of on the fence. We still trying to figure things out, and we got a couple of guys that's still trying to figure their roles out. We got a rookie named Mitchell Robinson. Y'all watch out for this boy. Mitchell Robinson is the truth. He's very athletic. He's long. He dunks like Shaquille O'Neal, and he blocks like Bill Russell. So let's go. The King. There was more and better competition back then. At the end of the day, it's technically incomparable. You're right about it. There was much more competition back then. And LeBron happened to come into the league at the perfect time for him. He came into the league when a lot of these dudes was fading away off the scene, and LeBron has become best friends with all the people that he came in with. It's hard to really beat your best friend. And that's that trickery Jordan stuff. Jordan, Evan Ferguson, what's up? Jordan would act like he's your friend. He did that to Patrick Ewing. They would go, you know what? My heart dropped one time. My father was in the Bahamas, and this made me heart drop. And Jordan was there. They were doing like a little golf tournament or something, and Jordan was there. And I'm thinking, with all this fighting and animosity and all this stuff, nobody from the Knicks would like Michael Jordan. But at that golf tournament, behind the scenes, Charles Oakley and Michael Jordan were playing pool together. That hurt my feelings, because I don't want none of my friends talking to my enemies. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I don't want none of my people on my team talking to somebody on the other team. And Jordan was good for that. He act like he your friend, and then he gets you on the court and annihilate you. And Charles Oakley stopped going for that foolishness. That's why Jordan was scared. Jordan would get his tail whipped when he come to New York. They would win, but he went home and iced him. He iced them knees and iced them shoulders. Yeah, he did. So that's what we're dealing with the Knicks, and we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be just fine. The Knicks are gonna be just fine when Porzingis come back. It's all gonna be good. And don't forget that Kevin Knox is the truth. Kevin Knox, he's from Kentucky, y'all, and they talking about he gonna be the rookie of the year until he got hurt. Until he got hurt. So Kevin Knox is the real deal. And you'll be on the lookout for him. I think somebody told me he coming back for Thanksgiving. And that'll work. But tonight the Knicks got the Mavs. And we're gonna see what happens. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't going to proclaim nothing. All I'm going to say is the Knicks will not lose. I ain't saying they're going to win. Because every time I say they're going to win, something mess up. But they ain't going to lose. I'll tell you that. All right? So we got a heavy football. We right in the middle of the football season, y'all. We right. Oh, before I go to football, y'all know what? Listen. Them Toronto Raptors. Good God. They look good. Toronto Raptors look good. Somebody said, hold up, Oakley and Jordan used to play together, so their friendship goes way back. Yeah, that's all right, but they weren't playing together at that time. He left. Oakley left. They sent Oakley away. Matter of fact, they traded Charles Oakley for Bill Cartwright. I remember. So he's not no longer on the team. So all that friendship should cease. That's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. So that's what happened with that. So, the Toronto Raptors look good. What's up? Bless you. And Milwaukee Bucks was looking good until they ran into them fellas last night. The Celtics beat them last night. And Kyrie Irving, you see, Kyrie Irving is like the story of Samson. When Samson cut his hair, he lost all his power. When Kyrie grew his hair, he lost all his power. So Kyrie went to the barbershop, cut his hair, and now he's dropping 30 points. Amen. I'm going to cut my hair and see what happens. So Kyrie and them Celtics is looking good. And I know you like that, Bishop Shelton. The Celtics do look all right. Yeah, Jordan did kill the Knicks back in the day. Jordan killed the Knicks back in the day. But so I can't say nothing about the man. God bless Michael Jordan. But he stopped. I just don't like him because he stopped my Knicks from getting these championships. You know how many championships the Knicks would have won had it not been for Jordan? How many championships? I want y'all to answer me that. Y'all basketball aficionados out there. How many championships would the Knicks have if Michael Jordan was not on the scene? I think we would have about 4 in the 90s. At least 4. We'll have at least 4. Because in 94 or 95, when we played the Rockets, that wasn't Jordan's fault. That was that Hakeem Olajuwon. He was working. But it wasn't even him. It was that doggone John Starks who forgot how to shoot in that game 6. Somebody said the Knicks would have 6 championships had it not been for Michael Jordan. I agree. Jason Smith said we'll have at least 2. We would have got a couple of them chips had it not been for Michael Jordan. That's why, whew, my Lord. And I got to deal with, you don't understand. Let me, listen. You don't listen to me. I got to deal with family members that make fun of me. They say that I wasn't even born the last time the Knicks won a championship. They say the Knicks didn't win since 1973. And I'm still holding on, y'all. I'm holding on to hope. I'm holding on. They talk so bad. What up, Chris? They talk so bad about my Knicks, and they make fun of me, and they say the Knicks ain't won in 45 years. They say it to me. They say it to me. My brother Donnie, he teases me all the time. My brother Danny, he teased me all the time. Derek, they tease me. Dwayne and his Spurs, they tease me. But enough of that. This is going to be our millennium. Within the next 3 years, you're going to see the Knicks in the championship. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. I'll tell you that. Yes, you will. He said he agree with my family. Don't do me like that, because you're... And the thing is, it's so many people that are from New York that are not Knicks fans. I don't understand it. Y'all gonna make me keep going there. How you from New York and you don't like the Knicks? Oh, they break your heart. You ain't never had your heart broken in a relationship. Getting your heart broke builds relationship. It ain't gonna be all. They ain't say it's gonna be easy. Life ain't peaches and cream all the time. You ought to get your heart broke every here and there in a relationship. It builds character. It strengthens the union. Yeah, the Knicks broke my heart, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Yes, I am. All right. Let me calm down. I'm getting hyped. I'm getting hyped because y'all folks that live in New York, y'all need to come back on over and be New York Knicks fans. All right? And don't come jumping on the bandwagon. I see you, Danny. Don't jump on the bandwagon when we win. And then everybody want to start talking about, oh, I've been rocking with the Knicks. I've been down with the Knicks all along. No, it's only a few of us. So nobody saying nothing that. The Giants, the Giant fans, they still holding on. And the Giants ain't doing nothing this year. They holding on to Christmas past. All right. Okay, Google, who won the football game last night?
Yesterday, the Raiders lost to the 49ers 34-3. For other games, try asking about a particular team.
Let me tell you all about the Raiders. And I used to like the Raiders back in the day, because when back in the day they had a game called Tecmo Football, and Tecmo Football didn't even have all the teams, but the Raiders was one of the teams they had, and back in them Bo Jackson days. But the Raiders, they got this new coach, John Gruden, and John Gruden is getting paid $10 million a year. He had a $100 million contract for 10 years. And I didn't even watch the game. Danny said it was the worst football game ever. The 49ers are not a great team. But the Raiders are so bad. Somebody need to call out John Gruden for this. And I'm going to say it again. If John Gruden was a black man, he'll be fired. He'll be fired so quick, his head will spin. You don't get all that money and don't have no results. Yeah, the Renegades, Danny, you right. Us and the Renegades, Courtney Collins and them, we can beat the Raiders. Brooklyn Renegades can beat them. And I'm looking at if a black man making all that money and we ain't got no results, they getting fired. Fired. I'm going to ask you this, those of you that in church and you a minister of music and all this stuff, and you play the organ and you over the choir, if the choir sound like crap every Sunday because of you and you getting paid the big bucks, the pastor going to look at you. Why I'm paying you $800 $800 a week and my praise team sound like this. My choir sound like this. That's the same thing with John Gruden. How are they paying him $10 million a year and they can't win a game? Not even win a game, but they ain't even in the game. The 49ers? Are you kidding me? There's no Joe Montana on the 49ers. There's no Steve Young on the 49ers. There's no Jimmy Garoppolo on the 49ers. I don't even know who the 49ers quarterback is. Hold on. Okay, Google. Who's the quarterback for the 49ers?
Nick Mullins, Jimmy Garoppolo, C.J. Beathard, and others are quarterbacks for the San Francisco 49ers.
Who the heck is Nick Mullins? Who is that? I don't know him. I don't know him. I'm talking like Bishop Jameson. I don't know him. I don't know him. Who is that? And they'll lose to that? That's crazy. So I'll give John Gruden one more year. If John Gruden don't turn this thing around by next year, he needs to be fired. Yeah, that's the only thing the Raiders got going for them is their uniforms. The only thing they got going for them, they got the nice black and silver uniform. No, my Google ain't got saved yet, y'all. He's still in the world. So only thing I like about the Raiders, they got that silver and black. And you know who made that hot? Ice Cube made that hot. When he did them songs, he was wearing Raider hats and stuff. So y'all, man, first of all, he come in there and he get... If it's the senior choir, too many old people in these leagues who don't know that it's been time. You're right, sir. You're right. If it's the senior choir, but you see, now what I'm gonna show you, I'm a backtrack. When you're dealing with a senior choir, what you do, you find songs that are capable of singing. Don't get a senior choir 5-part harmony. Doggone it, barely give them 3-part harmony. And you give them the right song, now they'll wear that out and it'll work in that church. I guarantee you. We come this far, my faith, give them the right kind of song. So you gotta know how to work with what you got. And John Gruden, if he got a certain kind of team, he should be an experienced enough coach to work with what he got. But you know what he got? He got rid of Khalil Mack, who was the best defensive player in the league, and he sent them out to Chicago for chicken change. And now Khalil Mack is killing the game out there. So all these fingers are pointing at you, John Gruden, Chucky. He looked like Chucky, y'all. He looks like Chucky. Because, you know, they fired that boy in Cleveland. They fired Hugh Jackson. They got rid of him. And, you know, has anybody heard from Tyronn Lue yet? Usually when a coach gets fired, they get a press conference or something. Has anybody heard from Ty Lue, Cleveland Cavaliers? Where is Ty Lue? They need Lyle Alzado. All right, Will Brown. Can somebody tell me where Ty Lue is? I have not seen him. Have they shipped him off to China somewhere? Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, you know what? I want to know. Y'all help me. We're going back and forth from basketball, football. But I need to know this. 2 years ago, there were a lot of Cleveland Cavalier fans all over the place talking and running of the mouth. They've been so quiet. Oh my God. We need to, oh my Lord. Oh. Can somebody tell me what happened to the Cleveland Cavaliers fans? Where did all them people that were wearing the Cavalier hats? No. We moved to Boston and LA. No. If you dedicated to a team, you dedicated to a team. You're not dedicated to a player. I want to know, can somebody, oh my Lord, I just had an epiphany. All the Cleveland Cavalier fans are on that plane that went, with that plane that disappeared. They said it disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. That flight whatever, y'all know y'all know the story, that flight, and they ain't found that plane yet, and they still looking for it. That's where all the Cleveland Cavalier fans, they took a flight to nowhere. Oh my God. I don't hear nobody saying nothing. Y'all were in the finals last year, and nobody is saying anything. I've never seen nothing like this. There are no Cavalier fans to be found. When LeBron left, they left. What kind of loyalty is that? When Patrick Ewing left the Knicks, I was still there. When Jordan left the Bulls, there were some people that were still there. But when Magic left the Lakers, some people were still there. What does LeBron have some kind of flight LBJ 23? They on flight LBJ 23. It disappeared. I need to know, what LeBron got some kind of psyche over y'all or something? That wherever LeBron goes, that's the jersey you're going to put on? What happened to being loyal to a team? Okay, Google, where are the Cleveland Cavalier fans?
My apologies. I don't understand.
He don't even know. My adjutant don't even know. We can't find y'all. Where did they go? Where did they go? There's no loyalty. That's what, you know what? That's what's missing in this world today. Ain't nobody got no loyalty. It's only a few of us that got some loyalty. Some folk, that loyalty ain't there. Something don't go right, they so quick to jump ship. Something don't go right. Don't you know there's going to be ups and downs with your team? Oh, don't let me preach here. Don't you know there's going to be ups and downs with your church? Something don't go right in your church and all of a sudden you disappear. Stick it through. Sick of this. Y'all stick it through, Cleveland Cavaliers. We had to go through our losing days. Y'all go through yours with a smile on your face. It's a shame. I can't find a Cleveland Cavalier fan to save my life. I'm going to go to about 4 or 5 barbershops and say, hey, we're the Cleveland Cavalier fans. And everybody shushes up. Everybody gets quiet. Larry Ned, your son, your son, Larry Ned Mushi, he was walking around like a Cleveland Cavalier fan. And all of a sudden, I don't even know if he don't even like basketball no more. He don't say nothing about the Cavs no more. What happened? It's just like a church. When something happens in the church, you don't and things don't look right, you leave. Y'all better get back to being loyal. Loyalty. Jesus. No wonder some folks can't stay loyal to their church. They can't stay loyal to a team. And if you can't stay loyal to, loyalty that's a trait that goes across all boards. You got to be loyal to your relationship. You got to be loyal to your church. Got to be loyal to your team. You got to be loyal to your job. Hello. And I'm saying it right now. I don't trust nobody that ain't loyal to a team. How you going to be a Cavalier fan for all these years and then as soon as LeBron leaves, you don't even give him a chance? Soon as LeBron leaves, y'all jump ship. Hello? You know what? Let me preach my own preach. Y'all don't want to say nothing. I'll get my own preach. Yeah. Loyalty. Say what you want. I'm loyal to these Knicks. You know why? Because my man Marcus Weatherspoon, man, he traveled with Rance Allen. He said he's loyal to the Wawa. Wawa. Holla B Pitchy. What up, man? Bless you. That's my dude from, I believe, Tennessee. He was at our workshop in Tennessee. That boy can sing. But you got to be loyal to something. And I want to, you know what? I want to go to Cleveland. And I want to ask you, where are you? Where the fans at? Where you at? Because when LeBron left Miami, there were still Miami Heat fans. I got a Miami Heat fan in my church. There were still Miami Heat fans. But now, he leave Cleveland, everybody, it's like nobody. Somebody tell me where Ty Lue is. Where is Ty Lue? I understand you getting fired. I understand. But you usually do a press conference, an interview or something. This man ain't said a word. Is he still alive? You better go check on Ty Lue. He's in Cambodia. Will Brown said he's in Cambodia. Well, he need to come. He got to. I asked Google. What? Okay, Google. Where is Tyronn Lue?
Here's some information from the web that might possibly help. Here's a summary from the website en.wikipedia.org.
Let's see.
A portion of Walnut Street in Lue's hometown of Mexico, Missouri, was renamed Tyronn Lue Boulevard. On October 28, 2018, the Cavaliers released Lue after a 0-6 start of the season.
He don't know. All he talking about is what he got a street named after him, and the Cavaliers. October the 28th, they fired him, and ain't nobody seen him since. Ain't nobody seen Ty Lue since. So yeah, he pulled a Dave Chappelle. Cause you remember what happened with Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle got mad at them folks at a Comedy Channel that they were doing some crazy stuff to him, and he went away to Africa. And didn't come back. He come back on steroids, all buffed up. I'm like, what? Yeah, I think Dave Chappelle went to jail. Africa don't give you that. Jail give you that. Dave Chappelle went to jail. He ain't go to no Africa. And Tyronn Lue, he is somewhere. I don't know if he in Cambodia, Africa, Wichita, Kansas. I don't know. But yeah, Dave Chappelle came back and he came back on fire. It take a lot to walk away from $50 million, y'all. You know, and I'm all for Black Power and all this stuff. But if you want me to eat fried chicken and drink watermelon soda for $50 million, hello, I will not do it. But for $51 million, I will. And don't y'all look at me like that. Because y'all would do it too. Amen. I'll eat fried chicken and drink a watermelon soda with tap shoes on for $51 million. Talk about me if you want. Listen, talk about me if you want. I don't care. I will laugh at you on my way to the bank and then hire you to stop laughing at me. Yeah, how about that? For $51 million? I'll dip my fried chicken in a watermelon. Yes, I will. Call me sellout, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Give me $51 million. And I'll do a press conference while I'm doing it. $51 million. And while you out there looking, don't ask me for nothing. No, he's selling out. Don't ask me for a dime. Y'all don't be crazy, because when you get that money will equal, you can turn that money into power and do something about it. But get that money, what? Shoot. Give me $51 million. I'll moonwalk, eating fried chicken in one hand and eating a watermelon in the other. Moonwalking backwards, singing Amazing Grace. $51 million? I'll be your fool for 5 minutes, but I'll be rich for the rest of my life. And my family will be rich. Ain't nobody in my family ever got to worry about nothing. Don't you be no fool. Amen. Some folks don't like that. All right, I'll move on. I'm gonna move on from that. Yeah, I'll do that. Matter of fact, we need to. This is what if all these black people, these black millionaires and billionaires, got together and bought an NFL team. If we buy an NFL team, guess who can be our quarterback? I ain't gonna even say nothing. I want y'all to tell me who would be the quarterback if the blacks, if Puffy, if Jay-Z, Kanye, all these other black guys and black ladies and Oprah chipped in and bought an NFL team. Colin Kaepernick will be our quarterback. That'll put an end to a whole lot of all this mess. Hello? Kaepernick will be our quarterback. And we can go hire that black coach that just got fired over there in Cleveland, Hugh Jackson. Well, I don't know. I ain't going to hire him. Look, just because he's black, y'all, and I love him, that man could not coach. They won 2 games in 2 years. So we got to be real with ourselves. Some of our people deserve to be fired. Let's be real with ourselves. Let's keep it real, y'all. Some of our people deserve to be fired. Hugh Jackson did not do a great job, but my problem is if you're going to fire him, fire all the other white coaches that ain't winning too. Don't just fire the black man because he ain't winning. What about that white man that ain't winning? All right. So the Jets play, I believe the Jets play the Dolphins this Sunday. Miami Dolphins. So we're gonna hope that the Jets gonna win a game. But I told y'all the big game for Sunday night, is gonna be the Patriots against the Packers. All right, that Tom Brady against Aaron Rodgers. That's the big game Sunday night. I'm telling you, don't y'all be in no church 8:30 at night. Y'all better be here watching this football game. Y'all better watch that game. The Jets gonna beat the Dolphins. We got their number. And I believe we playing in Miami, so that's the warm weather. And our quarterback, he good for that. Sam Darnold is good for that. So I say, let's go. Yeah, he was horrible, Hugh Jackson. But I say this, that game, Sunday night, that's going to determine who the best quarterback in the NFL is. All this talk that Aaron Rodgers, that bad man, we're going to see. Because I don't like New England Patriots. I don't really like Tom Brady, but I got to give it up to who I got to give it up to. That man, at his age, he's still balling. That man is the truth. Tom Brady is the truth, y'all. That man 57 years old. He's 57 years old. And he is balling out. They keep finding ways to win. What up, Charles Hughes? From Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut. They keep finding ways to win. So you can't really go up against that. I would pick Tom Brady because of the longevity. But Aaron Rodgers ain't no slouch, y'all. Aaron Rodgers is a beast. Aaron Rodgers is a beast. I want to know, hold on. I got to check with Tom Brady, see if he got... Okay, Google, does Tom Brady have the Holy Ghost?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Uh-oh. I hope Tom Brady knows the Lord. I hope so. Okay, here we go. Beverly Brown, I got to address this, y'all. She is the only person in New York, New Jersey area that's a Carolina Panther fan. Beverly Brown loves the Carolina Panthers. But the Carolina Panthers play the Buccaneers Sunday. And you know who's getting a wake-up call? This boy, Jameis Winston, is getting a wake-up call. And I'm all for our people, y'all. I'm all for our people. But when you get opportunities, we don't have the leeway to be messing up and acting stupid out here in these streets. When we get an opportunity, we gotta live a A-class life. And this nut, Jameis Winston, first thing, when he got drafted, he gets drafted and gets like $20 million guaranteed. And he goes to a crab house and steals crab legs. What the heck? You got $20 million. You're laughing at me talking about the $51 million and all that. You got $20 million and you going to get caught, not just stealing crab legs, but you get caught stealing crab legs. And we know we love our crab legs. We love our crab. My wife will just about go from here to the end of the world for crab legs. She get that butter sauce and melt it real nice and season it up real nice and be dipping it in juices all over the place and eating them, cracking them and all that. Yeah, we love our crab legs, but I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to lose $20 million for no doggone crab legs. What the heck? So we did away with that with Jameis Winston. Then he gets in an Uber with a bunch of other dummies. I'm calling them dummies. I'm calling them dummies. Because if you the big dog and everybody coming to you, you the big man, you the millionaire, and you got a bunch of thousandaire friends, they ought to hold you down and say, look, dude, you got too much to lose. You ain't got to do this. He gonna put his hands in between a woman's legs, the driver of the Uber. He was probably looking for crab legs, and he probably found them. He was looking for, let me take that back. I'm sorry, lady. But he put his hand in between the lady's legs. What is wrong with Jameis Winston? So he got suspended for that. And then he come back to the team 4 days later, 4 games into the season, and his boy Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's a professional, 35 years old, he gonna do the job. He don't want the hoopla, he don't want this and that, he just want to do the job. And now Jameis Winston has lost his starting job. And not only that, if they waive him before the end of the year or trade him, they won't have to pay him for the rest of his. Come on, he's gonna lose his contract. This has been a humbling experience for this young man. Yeah, and you ain't balling. You right, Danny. The Jets should have kept Ryan Fitzpatrick because Ryan Fitzpatrick is balling. He out here killing it. We had him and we let him go. He said they weren't even king crab legs. At least let it be king crab legs. And he gonna lose $22 million over some crab legs. What a nut. And and Donald Trump did that too. Donald Trump he said grab him by the hoo-ha. That's what Trump said. But again, Trump got the complexion for the protection. This is Trump. This is Winston. See the difference? Shouldn't be. Trump should be penalized for that too. And Trump said it, but I don't think he did it. He probably did do it. I wouldn't put nothing past that Donald Trump. He said grab him by the hoo-ha, and there go Jameis Winston, go grab him by the hoo-ha. That's right, Hollaby picture. They call him Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic is out there in Tampa Bay balling. He balling so hard that Jameis Winston can't even get back on the field. It's over for Winston. So now what he gonna have to do, he gonna have to do some soul searching. Because I'm telling you, next year, Tampa Bay ain't gonna keep Jameis Winston. He gonna have to find another team. But it's his fault. If he would have never got suspended, he would have never even, Fitzmagic wouldn't have had the Fitzmagic, he wouldn't even have had the opportunity to take his job. See, when you mess up, you give people opportunity to take your place. And don't get mad when they take your place. You the one that messed up. You the one that didn't show up. You the one that didn't do what you needed to do. Don't get mad somebody come in and take your spot. My father always told me this. When you're in place, no one can take your place. Listen to me. I'm going to say that again. This is words from late Reverend Timothy Wright. When you are in place, no one can take your place. Your ability is nothing without your availability. All right? What's up, Walker? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. This is the sports show. This is the sports show. Church guys like sports too. So whenever you see, you gotta understand, when you leave a void, there's always gonna be a void filler. That's why I don't worry about. I'm gonna bring back to the church now. I don't worry about when people leave voids in the church. When you leave a void in the church, God will raise somebody up that's gonna do it better than you. Did you hear me? He'll raise somebody up that'll do it better than you. James Winston thought he ain't had nothing to worry about. Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick, 34 years old, cornbread white man. He can't. I'm the number one pick. Guess what? That man is balling. He balling. Somebody's waiting for the opportunity to take your place. You kidding me? Somebody waiting with they smacking their lips, hoping you mess up. You better stay on. When we get in these places, we got to stay on our A game. Jameis Winston. Somebody tag Jameis Winston. Don't get mad at Fitzpatrick. You better just pray that you got a job next year, because this year you ain't getting back on that court. You ain't get back on that field this year, Winston. Jamie. All right. I think I'm going over my time. I got one more minute and I'm gonna close it out. So that's what we got this Sunday. Keep an eye out for that Patriots game. All right. And coming up November, right after Thanksgiving, what's my man? Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. Y'all gotta do that. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all need to check out that, because Tiger Woods gonna wear that boy out. It's one-on-one. I've never seen it in my life. One-on-one golf on pay-per-view. Tiger Woods against Phil Mickelson. And Tiger gonna wear him out. Matter of fact, I want Tiger to push him. I want him to like kind of mush him or something. All right? So we got a lot of stuff coming up. And then the Knicks playing tonight. So let's keep everybody. I told y'all we play the Dallas Mavericks. I'm not saying we're going to win. I'm just saying we ain't going to lose. All right? I'm out. This is Pastor Dave. Church guys like sports too. Spread this. Share this. Let everybody know that you can go to church and still love God and still love sports. It don't take the man away from you. All right? You can love God and still be all the man you can be. God bless you. Peace.